Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back at you with another story time. Before I get into this story, please make yourself comfortable. Go and grab yourself a glass of wine, a cup of tea, a glass of water, whatever you feel comfortable with, and let's get into the story. So this happened when I was a teenager. I think I was about 17, 18. I think about 17, 18, somewhere between there. Anyways, so I was seeing this guy that I met in college. We were seeing each other for at the time maybe for about a year or just under a year. He was my boo, I was his boo, everything was perfect, you know. He was the sweetest guy. So anyways, one day I was at his house and can't remember what happened exactly, but my eye caught a number in his phone. Like the number was stored with the name Unit attached to it, like UNIT, Unit. So I was like in my head, like, who the hell is Unit? Like whose moms call them Unit? So instantly, like, my mind and my little detective self started going off. So I was like, okay, Unit, all right. Eventually I got the number from his phone. Yes, girl, I got the number from his phone. And then I think the following day I called the number. So the phone started ringing and it was like, the phone's ringing and it's like, the person was like, hello? And I was like, hi. And then I was thinking in my head, okay, so Unit is a girl, like, okay. So I was like, hi, and I kind of introduced myself. And she's like, oh, hi, my name is, I'm going to call her Katie. For the purpose of the story, I'm going to call her Katie. She's like, hi, my name is Katie. And I was like explaining to her who I am and where I got her number and why I'm calling her. So she was like, oh yeah, she was really nice actually. She was like, oh yeah, my name's Katie. Okay, so I'm gonna call the person that I was seeing in the story, I'm gonna call him John. Just for the sake of the story, I'm gonna call him John. So she's like, oh yeah, I met John, but funnily enough, she didn't even know his actual name because he gave her the wrong name. He gave her a different name completely. So I had to explain to her like how he looks, where he's from, blah blah blah. And she was like, oh, but he didn't say that his name was John. He said his name was Sean, like some different name. So I was like, oh no, hell no, his name's not that, his name's John. And she's like, oh my god, wait. So like he basically kind of lied to her as well anyway. So her and I was talking and she's like, well, I met him a couple weeks ago and, you know, we kind of been talking a lot. I met him before. Me and my friend met him and his cousin together and, you know, we're going to meet up again on Wednesday. And I was like, okay. So her and I was talking, we got talking and then we decided that, you know what, we're going to meet up. Like she was supposed to come to the side of London where we live, where I live and where John live, to kind of meet him up. So I was like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Let's meet up before you go to meet him. And then she was like, she was down. She was like, yeah, let's do that. So then anyway, I called John and I was like, hi babe. You know, just talking normally like you do. I was like, hi babe, you alright? What are you doing Wednesday? He was like, oh baby, I've got uni. I've been so busy. I've got uni on Wednesday, so I'm going to be so busy on Wednesday, but I'm going to see you Thursday, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay babe, no problem, just let me know, whatever. Anyways, now, so it was set in my mind. I'm like, okay, this little twat already made plans to go and see Katie on Wednesday, so this is why he's telling me he's so busy with uni. And I was like, okay, cool. So at this point now, Katie and I we already decided that, yep, Wednesday we're meeting up. Wednesday, couple days passed and then it was Wednesday. And then I went to meet her like at the place that we decided to meet, we arranged to meet. So when I went to meet her, like obviously I don't know her, she don't know me. and it wasn't really like now where you can, you know, see people on social media as much or whatever. So then we met up, and I was like, I actually told her like, oh, I'm at this place, I'm wearing a red top, blah 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 blah. She said what she was wearing. So then I met her, she was like really nice, and she was like, hi, blah blah blah. She was actually with her cousin, because my boyfriend John lived with his cousin as well, which is another guy. So her and her cousin was actually going to meet John and his cousin. So I was like, okay. So we went on the bus and we made our way to his house. And then when we got to his house now, it was like we've decided that she's gonna go inside, like she's gonna go ahead as planned, okay? And she's gonna go and meet him, and I'm just gonna stay in the background. Like because they lived upstairs in the building, she was like, okay, when she rang the bell, she's gonna go in, and you know, she's gonna go in as planned and everything, but she's gonna leave the door open for me to come in. What I did, I made sure that I rang him on that day, and I was like, hi baby, alright, how's uni, blah blah blah. He's like, oh babe, it's good, it was a busy day, blah blah blah. We're just talking as usual. And I was like, you don't know what's about to hit you, babe. Okay, yeah. Anyways, when we got to the place now, we got to the block where he lives, Katie and her cousin decided to walk up the stairs, because like John lived like on the top floor, so they decided to go up. So then my heart was pumping, and I was like, oh my god, this is about to go down. But yeah, I don't care, because don't try to play me, like don't try to be smart, because I'm smart. Anyways, now they went upstairs, knocked the door as usual. I'm like down on the other set of stairs, so like I can hear what's going on, but I can't really see. So then they went upstairs, knocked the door, went inside now, and then obviously left the door unlocked. From like the door is pushed up, but it's unlocked, so I'm able to go in and push the door to go in. Yeah, anyway, I allowed them to go in for like a few minutes, and then I went up the stairs, I went to the door, and I was just there chilling for like a few minutes. I could hear noise, I could hear lots of voices, I could hear clearly like John had friends over, like it was all popping off, like everyone was in the yard, because I could hear noise. Yeah, anyways, so when I went ahead after a few minutes, and I pushed the door and I went in. Oh lord, this is where it gets interesting. Okay, when I pushed the door and went in, I could see like straight along in the living room, there's like John's cousin, there was like his friends, like quite a few people there already inside the house. So when I went in now, John's room was like on the left. So as soon as I think Katie went in, she may have went to his room and went like deliberately like locked him off in his room, so that I could come and actually catch him there in the room talking to her. Yeah. So then when I went now, and I burst into the door, all his friends kind of went like, ooh, because they all knew me. They all knew who I was. His cousin knew me, his family knew me, everyone knew who I was. So obviously now, when I turn up, it's like, oh shit. Everybody was just on, like, looking like. So John's totally unaware of all of this. So when I open the door now, I just actually pushed the bedroom door open, like, push out the door, like open up the door, yeah? And then he was like, oh my god, babe, this is not what it looks like. Like they was just there talking, but it's like, babe, this is not what it looked like. Like he totally like just started disregarding the girl, like Katie. And he's like, this is not what it looked like. She's just a friend, blah blah blah. So I just went in the room, and there was like a teddy bear, like a massive teddy bear that he had bought me previously in the room. So I kind of left it there. It was like a nice little, I don't know what to call it. It's like a teddy bear, and it has some nice stuff. It's all packed in like a gift set. So now I went in the room, and I went in all diva-ish, girl, and I started licking it off the table, mashing up the room, licking over everything. And then he come to me and he's trying to hug me, and he's like, babe, it's not like that, please, and then I just slapped him in his face. Yeah, I need a drink. She was just somebody that I just met, blah blah blah, I love you. Anyways, So after that happened, I went home. And then as usual, it was calling off my phone. It's ringing off my phone, sending me a bunch of texts, everything. And yeah, that was the time when my cheating ass ex tried to play me, alright? And I had to put it down. But after that, I spoke to Katie and I spoke to her cousin, and I kind of, you know, let her know, like, I'm sorry for whatever. Like, I had no reason to apologize anyway, but she was a sweet girl and she participated, so we had to catch that little cheater, and that happened. So guys, let me know down below if you've ever met up with a side chick, caught a cheating boyfriend, plotted, done any detective work. Let me know down below and tell me your stories. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to see what you guys have been through. But yeah, this story was a couple years ago when I was a teenager. I'm a grown-ass woman now, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you want to see more story time, please let me know down below. And as usual, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so. Also, please share this video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I see you guys. Mwah. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. I said to her, well, she said to me actually, she said, well, oh god, story time, ruining my life.